Well, hello, friends and soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you, wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is the weekly review of our daily chakra energy readings. So this is week 23 review, week 23 of 2023. So 23, what does that add up to? A 5, and 5s have to do with change. So this was a week of change. So um, yeah, like the beginning of the week, we were still in the energy of the new moon, and so that energy is a lot of releasing and shifting. So, yeah. So, this week, maybe there was something that you noticed within your own self that changed, or maybe you changed something. I will say that one thing that I noticed, like around my neighborhood, is that a lot of people are moving. So that in itself is change as well. And so, yeah, like a lot of people are moving out of, or like moving on to better things, it seems. And so that is one thing that I noticed, which is really cool. So, yeah. So, as I mentioned before, this is week 23 of 2023, June 4th through the 10th. And all of these readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear the message. So if your guides have led you here, your spirit, your ancestors, your higher self, the divine, or even if someone has shared this video with you and you decided to watch it, then there is a message here for you. So let's get into this week's review. So I know I keep adjusting that. Um, so, as I say with each video, with each review, if you want to see more details of that day, then you can go back to that specific day's reading and see what it says out of the book. But for now, we're just going to go through all of the affirmations that we received this week and um, see how they apply to you within your own week and the energies that you encountered. So you may have encountered some, you may have encountered all, you may have not encountered any, maybe you only encountered one, and energy is fluid, so whenever you encountered it, it could have been at any point. So if I read a affirmation for Tuesday and you felt that energy on Friday, it still applies. So, all right. So this is Sunday through Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So looking at our colors here, it's a pretty bright week. So, it looks like we have a good mix of all of the colors. We have red, we have indigo, we have blue, yellow, we have black, we have these swirls. So, yeah, so I feel that it was a good mix of all of our chakras coming through for us in whatever capacity. So our first affirmation of the week. Okay, let's see. There we go. Was our secondary chakras, nutrition responsibility card number 98. Loss always gives me a much greater gain when I accept the hidden wisdom of the creative force. Loss always gives me a much greater gain when I accept the hidden wisdom of the creative force. So this was the energy on Sunday. And it's interesting to read that again because I know that I had it. I know that that energy came up for me later on in the week, and um, so think just back throughout your week and see when maybe it could be something as simple as maybe you were in the energy of you have lost something and you had to get yourself out of that energy. So, yeah, it could be at any 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 situation. So, loss always gives me a much greater gain when I accept the hidden wisdom of the creative force. So, it could be maybe you thought you lost something and you were okay, well, you were starting to get used to it and you were ready. Okay, well, then that's fine. Um, this only means I can go about something this other way, and through going that other way, you learn something new, and then maybe you found what it is that you were looking for, or maybe the other way that you decided on, or the other way was a better way to do it anyway. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, um, so it's just about finding the wisdom in the creative force. So let's see. So on Monday, secondary chakra yin energy, card number 78. I lovingly accept my femininity. I lovingly accept my femininity. And this is for all of us stepping into our divine feminine energy, the energy within us that is nurturing, that is intuitive, that is, seductive, sexy, that type of energy. And so this week we were being guided to accept that part of us and to lovingly accept that part of us. And so on Tuesday, we had fifth chakra energy, which is our throat chakra, card number 62. Everything that I do promotes my self confidence. Everything that I do promotes my self confidence. So, with this affirmation, it's guiding us to take a look at our actions of the things that we do and how our actions contribute or don't contribute to our self-confidence. So on this was Tuesday the 6th. So yeah, 4, 5, 6. The meaning in the book for this was a really good explanation. And so if you have time, then I would definitely go and check that reading out if this resonates with you. Everything that I do promotes my self-confidence. So, yeah, that was a great meaning. Well, they're all great explanations, but this is a new card that we've gotten, and so just reading it for the first time, it was very insightful. So next on Wednesday, we had seventh chakra energy, and that is our crown chakra, card number 73. The omnipresent care of the creative force gives me courage and serenity in everyday life. The omnipresent care of the creative force gives me courage and serenity in everyday life. And with this energy, I feel that we are always being guided to know that the creative force is omnipresent. God is omnipresent. The divine is omnipresent, whatever you want to call it. It's omnipresent and it is always there. And that should give us courage and serenity in our everyday lives to know that we are always surrounded by it and that no matter what, it will always be there. It is always there. And so think throughout the week and see if there was a time that you just felt that or that you just realized it and it just brought you a sense of peace within your day or, just after thinking about it. So, yeah. I know, I just felt it right now. It just feels so good and peaceful. So, our next affirmation was secondary chakras, palms of the hands, card number 109. And it says, I skillfully shape my works. I skillfully shape my works. So because this is the secondary chakras, palms of the hands, it's speaking of the way that we shape the work that we do. And even if you don't physically work with your hands, the things that you do within your life, you shape them. So by whatever it is that you are putting into them, you are skillfully and you are shaping your work. So meaning you don't have to necessarily be a sculptor, but maybe you could be a web designer, and maybe you are really good at web design. And in that way, you are shaping your work. Maybe you are an actor or an actress. And in that way, if you are really good, then you are shaping your work, Like whenever an actor or actress goes into a character, they are shaping that character and thus their work. So, so I feel that at some point this week, you would have felt the energy of, I love doing this, and this is what, I'm putting all of this into it, and this is me. So, however that, applied to you and whenever it applied to you, I do know that I did feel that energy this week. And so, yeah, it's just about connecting with the energy and knowing how that energy connects for you. So, yeah. So on Friday, we had the solar plexus chakra card with the blockage come up. And then when we asked for clarification on what could help us to unblock our solar plexus chakra, we received a third eye chakra affirmation, card number 67. And it says, I recognize the opportunity for developing my personal happiness in every experience that I have. I recognize the opportunity for developing my personal happiness in every experience that I have. So, when we recognize the opportunity, pretty much this. When we recognize the opportunity for developing our personal happiness in every experience that we have, that helps to build our confidence. That helps to build our I heard ego, but it's not that. It is a sense of pride within ourselves that makes us walk with our head a little bit higher. So whenever we are seeing that every experience we have, we can develop our happiness, that gives us a stronger sense of self, and it allows us to walk with our heads up higher. And in that in turn is building up our third chakra, our solar plexus chakra. So another thing, this was the energy of the ninth, and so we had 369 energy on that day. And so yeah, that message was a powerful one, and that is the only time that we got two cards during the week. So actually on Sunday there was another card that flipped out, but it wasn't important um, to the message, to the main message, I'll say. So yeah, but yeah, the 369 energy on Friday, that was a powerful one. And to know that in order for us to develop our, you know, our solar plexus chakra, that we just need to recognize the opportunity for developing our personal happiness in every experience that we have. So, last but not least, we have our Saturday energy, which was the auric field of the etheric body, card number 4. And it says, my subtle ability to act develops within my life in the way that is best for everyone involved. My subtle ability my subtle ability to act develops within my life in the way that is best for everyone involved. So our etheric body has to do with our actions, what we do in our physical world. And this affirmation was coming through for us to guide us to make sure that we are taking the best actions possible for everyone involved. So, being mindful of our actions and not just acting on a whim, but acting in a sense of this is going to be good for all those involved. So, if you want to see more of that message, then you can check out the reading for Saturday the 10th or June 10th. So, yeah, so that is the week 23 review. I hope that you all found something that you resonate with, and if you did, then please feel free to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you so choose. So thank you so much for stopping by this review and going over these cards with me. I love you. I appreciate you so very much, and I will see you in the next one.